Hello people, my name is Farida and in this video I'm going to talk about my personal experience of Vipassana, about the retreat where I've done it in UAE. Also, I will cover the tips that will help you to go through the pains and gains of this experience. I will discuss what kind of changes do I have when I went out from there, and in the conclusion we will decide, do you actually need to go through all this or not. And in between I will show you some videos of the place so you don't get bored from my head. Okay, let's go. So what is Vipassana? You know, it's a very deep and broad topic. If we go through the theory and the technique itself, also through the background, I would need separate video to speak about it. But basically, for the person who totally doesn't have any idea about what is this, just turn on this video. Basically, Vipassana is a meditation technique. It's about you observing yourself, observing your sensations, and not generating any attachments or creating negative reactions. So basically, Vipassana is teaching us how to be aware and equanimous. You know, in our daily life, we get very distracted by phones, conversations, emails, social media. So we throw our attention everywhere. It's hard to focus. It would be impossible to do Vipassana in a daily life. This is why you need to go to a specific place where you have all the conditions to actually learn this technique properly. This is why we are going to retreat. This is the way to the retreat. It's right here on the left. So I'm going to park here in front outside, and this is the entrance. So I'm going to register at the reception. And look there, cute little goat chilling there. The retreat I went to is in Ras Al Khaimah in United Arab Emirates. And you know, it was a very good decision to go to this retreat because it's very comfortable. It gives you everything in UAE is comfortable, and trust me, you really need it when you go for this technique. So it's about 1.5 hour drive from my home. I live in Dubai Marina. On the way, I picked up a girl. Actually, organizers ask you, because it's a donation-based place, so they ask you if you can help by bringing some people to the place, because it's located in the middle of nowhere. So you really need a car or somebody to drop you. So I picked a person from the airport. She arrived from Turkey just to do Vipassana, and you know, when she will finish it, she will directly go to the airport to fly back home. That's how serious people actually take this technique. So we sat in the car, drove to the place, we arrived, we did our registration. We had to give up all our valuables. I had to give my keys so I will not run away, and we had to surrender our phones. So yes, during the whole process you cannot use your phones. My friends were asking, you cannot even send a message? Yeah, you don't have access to your phone until the last day. This is the female part of the retreat. It's divided from the male part with a big fence. So this is the male side. I've been here only on day 1 and on the last day when I took this video. That's the way to the meditation hall for men. It's about 7 a.m. so that's why you can hear the morning chanting on the background. It was there every morning. Look at the area, it's so green and clean. It was a big pleasure to stay here. Then we went to our room. You get introduced to your roommate. Each room can accommodate up to 3 people. You have your own bed, your place where you can store your luggage, and we share one bathroom per each room. I was lucky to have very nice roommate, and this is day 0. So that was the time when we could agree how we will do cleaning of the room, who will be taking shower, etc. So after 7 p.m. we wouldn't be able to speak at all. We will start noble silence. So we cannot show any communication, not verbal, non-verbal. We cannot smile or show any emotions. So you have to leave as if you're alone there. And I have to tell you guys, timing is everything there. I thought that, wow, there is nothing to do. You cannot bring there any reading or writing materials. You cannot even speak inside of your head. I was thinking, wow, I will have a lot of time. No, 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 that was a mistake. At 4, let's go through the timing. When I just got the book of timetable in my head as a real mathematics, I started counting, so how many hours we spent for eating, sleeping, and 10 hours of meditations per day we need to spend every day. So basically, you don't have time. You need to be really organized there. At 4 a.m., the bell is ringing. It means you need to wake up and you have 30 minutes to get ready. All of the people in the room can wash themselves, get dressed, and you go out. 2 hours of meditations and morning chanting we have before the breakfast. And then we move to the breakfast. First food is at 6:30 a.m. Breakfast was actually really nice. We could have tea with milk, sugar, oats, cornflakes, toast, butter, jam. It was nice. Also, there was one dish cooked by a chef. It was like an Indian style, not sweet dish, and also fruits. So you get kind of very full in the breakfast. Throughout the whole stay there, we ate basically pure carb food. It was minimum protein, carbs with carbs, and we actually felt pretty good, like energetic, full. You could eat as much food as you want. After the breakfast, you wash your dishes. By the way, everybody has their own things. Let's say you have your own space where you consume the food, your dishes, you wash and you keep them till the last day. Same about the bed, and same about your space in the meditation room. So after the breakfast, we would have a rest and continue our meditation. So that's when we would have our first group meditation with the teacher. So this was the way to the dining hall. And also in this area during the day, we could walk if we needed to rest. Just feel this vibe. I really loved this place. It's so green. You could hear the birds singing, so relaxing. I don't know if you can find a better place to do Vipassana than this. So about meditations, out of these 10 hours of meditations that we have, 3 hours are group meditations. That's when we meet our teacher of our course. We had a lady, she was very nice, from India. She was wearing this nice saris. She was strict as a teacher and also nice. You could ask your questions during certain specific time when you have an appointment, if you have a question, but still you had to keep a noble silence. So after we have this group meditation with her, we would have another 2 hours meditations in the hall. During normal meditations, we could stand up, relax a little bit, drink some water. Whenever we meditated with the teacher, you are not allowed to stand or move out of the room. Also, the posture is very strict. You have to sit like yogi. It's pretty strict discipline. You cannot, for example, straighten your legs to face the teacher. So after we did this all meditations, we would have lunch. My favorite part of the day. Lunch was amazing. And guys, during this lunch, I had a feeling as if I'm visiting an Indian lady. I'm living in her house and she's cooking food for us all the time because food was amazing. After they told us that our chef was a man from Nepal. So basically we would be eating rice, like paratha, like this Indian bread, curry, vegetable curry, like soup, lentil, dal, soup. Sometimes they give us hummus. It's very nice food. Of course, it's a question of preference, but if you like Indian food, you would enjoy it for sure. This is the lunch in the dining hall on the last day. So we would stand one after each other, filling up the plates and then going to our places. After we finished lunch, we have about 1.5 hours of rest when you can nap, and I definitely would nap, do like some cleaning of the room, and then again we go back to meditations. We have group meditation with teacher, meditate another 3 hours in the hall. This is the meditation hall where we were practicing. And then we have 5 p.m. Tea break. So this is time when new students, basically me and people like me who are taking course for the first time, we can have like apple banana, some like rice Indian style like corn flakes with the milk or without milk, tea. And older students, people who took this course before, they can only have water with lemon. And you know what, guys, after some time when I started observing, meditating, realizing what's going on there, I realized that I don't need to eat this food at 5 p.m. I simply don't need it because I was sitting 10 hours a day. So I stopped eating at 5 p.m. and basically my last food was at 11 a.m. and it was a very good decision. I strongly suggest. This is arrangement of the dining hall. 7 to 8:30 p.m. I call it pain and pleasure time. It was actually a very important time when we were listening to the lectures of Goenka, of the main creator of all these retreats and a big teacher of Vipassana. Unfortunately, he passed away in 2013. I didn't have chance to ever take class from him directly, unfortunately, but we could listen to his lectures every day. He was reading us lecture, and you know, guys, it was amazing because this lecture actually motivated and helped me to understand deeply what is it about, why are we there, and why are we doing this. Because at some point, you know, when you're meditating, you're thinking, why am I here? What am I doing here? Why am I sitting observing this for so many hours? But after you listen to these lectures, you understand everything and you would be like, yes, and you want to keep on going. But the thing is, it was crazy pain, because you know, by 7 p.m. when you were sitting all day, nothing will help you anymore. Your legs are living separate life already. You have pain in the back, pain in the lower back, in the neck, in the brain, everywhere is pain. And you know, nothing can help, and you have to sit in the strict posture because the teacher is watching you. You cannot lie down. And you know, actually, even if I lie down, pain wouldn't go. So 1.5 hours you need to specifically concentrate and watch this lecture. And when is it done, you have another maybe 30 minutes of meditation, and then that's it. 9 o'clock you can go to your room, wash your face and sleep. Some people, if they had any question, they could ask teacher after 9:30 or by appointment during like at certain time. But most of the time we just run to the room and try to sleep immediately, because you need to sleep fast. You have little time to sleep. At 4 a.m. everything will start from the beginning. This was my meditation outfit. That's the day number 10. Behind is my bed, and this is the view from our room. Loved it. I was so happy to see the greenery and the sun. And I was thinking soon I will be out from here. That's our room, pretty spacious. On the left there is bathroom. And that's the way to go down. You can see the view. In front, behind the fence, you can see a male section there. And there are the girls. They are rushing to the meditation hall. My experience, bottom line, it's hard. It's very, very hard. But you know, I was thinking that silence is hard part. And whoever of my friends I'm telling about Vipassana now, they all get like, silence, how could you keep silent all the time, really, you didn't speak? No guys, silence is amazing. I enjoyed every second of silence, people not talking, me not talking, it's amazing. Though when I heard about Vipassana like 3 years ago during COVID, when actually first time I started meditating, I was like, okay, amazing, interesting, but that's not for me. It's complicated. Silence. No, no, no. No, that's totally not a hard point. Then when I was going there now, I thought, okay, going out of comfort zone, living with random people in the room, sharing the bathroom. It's like, I don't know. Then I thought food actually would be a problem. I thought we would be starving there, but that's actually totally not the point, because there is a lot of food and you can eat as much as you want in the time frame that you have. So there is no problem about this. But the posture is killing. It's killing. It's really hard to tolerate. And there you need to constantly work on your discipline and sense of timing. And this is awesome. Guys, you should go at least only for this. The posture, yes, you're dying, everything is aching, it's pain. You need to work on this, and with time, as I understand, maybe you have less pain, but pain will never go. But Vipassana will teach you how you can work on your mind, not to pay attention and totally ignore this pain, so you can focus on something more important. And this should not stop you from going. You should go just to work on this discipline. And you know about this yogi posture, which is a really, really painful part of this process. I have to tell you, even now I'm sitting in this posture. People who know me will agree. I sit in this posture every day at work, in the restaurants, everywhere. And I had a big illusion that, oh, for me it will be easy. I would go there, sit in my posture like all the time, and everything will be cool. But no, no, no. In the day zero, first hour I sat, I realized that there is nothing on your back, there is no support, and you start getting pain everywhere very fast, in back and lower back and legs. But it's okay, it should not stop you. You know, I heard people there saying, oh, why did I come here, I want to leave, I shouldn't have come here. But you know, even as the big teacher Goenka was saying, day number 2 and day number 6 are the hardest to tolerate when people really want to leave. You need to stay, and you need to make yourself enjoy the process. Because you know, at the beginning I was thinking, oh, I'm counting hours, 1 hour passed, 2 hour passed, soon the day will pass and I will soon go out. And then I stopped myself, I said, excuse me, you come here to work on your discipline, to learn this technique. What are you doing? Why you are so much in a hurry to leave from here? The time will pass like this and you will be out. Just relax. And you know, like in Dubai, we are living very relaxed life, very lazy life. And I wanted to have this cold shower, you know, though I had very hot shower, because in summer in Ras Al Khaimah, in that place, shower was boiling. But even that shower was amazing. Really, I think it's part of the game. So I said to myself, enjoy every moment, because time will pass very fast, and you know, you will blink your eyes and you will be out from here. And that's what happened. You know, I have this thing with the time, that outside of this Vipassana, every day, all the time, I was telling my friends, the time is going so fast. My life is running, I'm aging, everything is going so fast. I thought it's because of the social media, the feed, work, communications, that I throw all my energy everywhere. That's why I'm wasting a lot of time. But apparently there, where we had no distractions, the time was going as fast as outside. So in just one moment, I was already, the course was finished. uh, Now I want to talk about the changes that I got when I came out. Now it's already 3 weeks, because we all want to see the bottom line. We want to know results. So, don't go into this illusion that I had, that, oh, I would go for 11 days there. After 11 days, I would come totally different person. Everything will change. Everything will be under my control. No, 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 no. It's not like this. These 10, 11 days are just enough to learn this technique, and that's all. If you go outside and you don't keep on working on yourself, you don't observe your sensations, you don't control your reactions, you will just go back to the same life. Okay, you would know this technique, but it's really important to keep on working at least 2 hours per day. Continue on this meditation to see the real great results. But I would tell you like this: at the beginning I came out and I said, oh, no changes, no changes, I have no changes. No, it's not like this. I came out already different person, and after some time I realized that something clicked there. Something clicked, little door opened inside of me to these beautiful changes that I can create in my future. That's how it is. So, generally speaking, I became calmer. I became calmer and more peaceful inside, because like I have attention deficit and hyperactivity. So all the people who have this ADHD disorder, it helps us. Vipassana definitely helps, and you feel much better. Also, I want to talk about Dhamma servers. Actually, Vipassana is this retreat, but this technique, it's called Dhamma. So there in the retreat, we had servers, people who actually were students before, and now they come back to give their donation to this great technique. They want to thank the creators, and they want to help the retreat to operate. Without them, it would not be possible. They served the food, they helped everywhere for free, of course. It's a donation based. So, at the beginning, when I was not understanding anything, I was looking on them and I was thinking, these people are so nice. Maybe they are actors, because I felt how person can be that kind. But they are really like this. They are people like this, and I believe that Dhamma really influenced them, because even I, who totally didn't go there to become kind person, to become nicer, I came out and I feel that I became little bit kinder, somewhere there inside. So after Vipassana, also I realized that, communication is everything. It's everything, because with all the girls there in territory, we were about 25 girls, and separately another maybe 16, 17 guys in one course. So we were not talking to each other. We totally didn't know each other, and we could not show any emotion. So at the beginning, you have a feeling as if we are on negative wave to each other, but we were not negative. Just emotions and your attitude that you show to people really matters a lot. And in the day 9, teacher told us that tomorrow on day 10, our noble silence will end, because actually people, if they don't end silence in before, they come out and sometimes they feel strange and act weird. So this is kind of small preparation, and I was so upset. I really didn't want to speak to anybody, and I didn't want people to speak. But after I realized it was important to communicate to all the people around, to know their experience, to understand that they also had this pain. They also went through similar difficulties, having all these aches, having this daydreaming, not ability to concentrate on meditation, not able to sit in this posture. It was good experience. And uh, also I realized finally how is it important to eat in silence, guys. And from this I want to move to the tips. And my tip number 1, the most important, guys, concentrate less on the food and more on drinking water. How important is this? You know, after I was looking around, realizing what's going on, watching myself eating a lot because of the crowd, I realized that I don't need this much of food, and it's taking a lot of my attention and concentration. So you really should keep quarter of your stomach empty, so you can go through this process better and you can be more focused on the meditations. That's why you are there. So in the video that I will show later about I took that video, by the way, in the last day when we already were talking and eating. So I put so much food, which I never was putting before in all these 10 days, because I was talking to everyone and I was eating and I was not focusing. I was not controlling what am I eating and how much. And this is not okay. Eating in silence is amazing. And drinking more water, it's not just a cliche, oh, drink more water, be healthy. No, no, no. Water really has this power of removing unnecessary things. So when you meditate, oh my God, how much of things came to our head, to my head. A lot of random people. I understood how much garbage I have in my head, which is totally not necessarily, you know, like an old computer that has this useless old files. That's what was happening. So when you drink water, it helps you to wash out and actually stay more focused. So this was the lunch on the day we ended Noble Silence. Look at the portion. And usually we eat the lunch like this, in silence. My tip number 2, take a lot of clothes. You know, I've seen a lot of people there doing their laundry and let them do it, but I believe it's better to take more clothes and not waste your time on laundry, because every minute there it counts. I told you about the timetable. You don't have time to waste. Number 3, this is optional. Maybe for you it's not important. For me, it's important to sleep on my bed sheets. They give you bed sheets, pillow, and duvet, but I suggest, and that's what I did, I brought my stuff, my bed sheets, and when I was leaving from the center, I donated all my bed sheets, and they were very good bed sheets, by the way. I hope the next person will enjoy sleeping on them, but I think it's a good gesture, and it's nice. It's giving you this home feel when you are there. Number 4, when you have free time, guys, stretch, do sports, and nap. This is very important for your muscles and for your joints. It will help you a lot, and it will also, if you're well rested, it will help you to concentrate and fight this severe pain that you are having there, and there is no way out of this pain. Tip number 5, before going there, guys, prepare. You know, I was seeing ladies there for whom sitting was much harder than for me. They were not able to sit in this yogi posture, so they had to sit on the chair, they had to sit next to the wall. I feel bad for them. I think it's because of the medical condition, like joints or maybe back pain. But you know, if you prepare, if you do sports, I know how it sounds, do sports, but it's really helpful. If you do sports, do stretching all the time before going for Vipassana, it will help you a lot. I did yoga for maybe 3-4 months constantly before going there, and I'm sure 100% it saved me. Tip number 6, do your meditations. Don't just wake up one day, oh, never meditated, let me go do Vipassana. No, no, no. That's not proper way. Better start doing meditations like at least 5-10 minutes a day. Just watch your breathing, understand that there are many techniques. Vipassana is not the only meditative technique, and I'm telling you this because I've done a lot of different things in meditations, and I have to tell you that Vipassana is not the easiest one, and it's not like very entertaining. It needs a lot of work and concentration. It's complicated meditation. So it's better to know what is it meditation before going there. And number 7, go on a positive vibe. Guys, this is very important, even though it sounds so simple. But yeah, I've seen people there who were stressed and depressed. I know people who went there after like big breakup, and they were not able to meditate. They only cried and concentrated on their pain, which has nothing to do with the technique. I encourage you, just tell yourself, I'm going on a positive vibe. I'm going to suffer from severe pain during these 10 days, but I will come out different person. I will have good results. It worth it. I will go there for a good reason, and this will really help you. By the way, silence, it's number one important condition to actually go through this technique. I think without silence we wouldn't be able to do it, because on day number 10 when we were speaking, I know that many of us, including me, we could not properly meditate. It was very hard to focus. So if you are silent in mind, in your head, in your gestures, like in your body, in your mouth, you don't throw energy outside, you really preserve it. So it gives you the power of concentration. And final tip number 8, cover your car. I know it might sound silly and not important for you, but if you're driving there as I did, you know, there is no covered parking, and I was surprised that I was the only person who covered the car. We went there in summer in like almost plus 50 degrees, and I just think it's logical to keep your car covered, and it's very easy. Though by Vipassana, actually, maybe I shouldn't be putting that much importance on my car, but I think it's just a good thing to do. We came to an end, and I want to stress one more time that this is a donation-based retreat. You donate money when you go out, and yes, we didn't pay anything. We stayed there, we ate, we didn't pay any money, and we were not asked. We only can donate, and I strongly suggest to donate, because, you know, I believe in this power of energy. There is nothing free in this world, and we should pay for things. So because somebody paid for my seat there, so of course I should donate the money. But also, you know, Goenka, the big teacher, was saying that most important part of donation is service. So same how Dhamma servers were serving us, I really also want to go and do service for other students. Just, you know, it was a little bit hard for me to go there and really be not connected to the world for the 10 days, because in my daily life, I'm real estate agent. It's really hard. I have to thank my friend who took care of my phone and actually did my work. But let's see, I will try. So to conclude, I strongly believe that it's better for you to do Dhamma, to learn Dhamma, than not to learn. It's an amazing, very powerful technique. And you know, this 10, 11 days is just an adventure. And in our long, big life, it's a very short period of time when you can suffer a little bit, not be that comfortable. But in return, you will get this strong, powerful technique that will help you to have a bigger control of yourself, of your reactions, and it's really amazing. It has an effect, and effect is always positive. So definitely go. If you watched till here, I'm really happy and grateful. Maybe you got interested in Vipassana, or you really want to learn this technique. You know, if at least one person after watching will go and learn Dhamma, it means my mission is completed, because that was the whole point of making this video. But just before we end, I want to give you last tip. treat yourself. You know you've done a really hard, good job that will benefit your life, and you went through big pain. So do something good for yourself. I was talking to girls there, and they were saying, "Oh, you know, when I go out, I'll go to my favorite restaurant." One girl told me, "I finally I will eat alone and not in this big crowd." And you know what I've done? When I finished from the retreat, since we were in Ras Al Khaimah, there is one hotel which I really love. It's located right on the beach. So from the retreat, I went directly to another resort, stayed on the beach to be close to the nature, ate nice food, had light conversations, swam, walked. So after I got prepared to go back to work and dive into a daily life, and that was amazing decision. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll show you now the place where I went, and I'll see you later. Bye. So I'm in the resort. These birds made me feel as if I'm still in Vipassana meditation center. That's the entrance to my villa. The room was so nice. That's my island look. Very spacious room. And this, by the way, is a very nice book. I recommend to read it if you want to dive deep into Vipassana, learn about the technique, like you want to read something about it. This book is really amazing. It's called The Art of Living. Look at this view. It was perfect place to come and really meditate and chill and read this book.